www.bluprint-llc.com. And they can reach me at gthornwell@bluprint-llc.com. And our phone number is 855-895-5105.
How did you come up with the name Blueprint?
You know, I get that question a lot. A lot of people think that we are an engineering or an architecture company. And I said, well, we do architecture. We are the human resource architects.
Mm-hmm.
So we design the strategy, the people strategy for your organization. And we came up with that name. My husband and I were having a spiritual conversation when we were talking about starting the business. And, you know, we prayed a lot. And I remember telling him, I said, I want the name of the company to be one in which it says that we develop strategies. We look at the blueprint for the organization. And I said, just like God has a blueprint for my life, I want to have a blueprint or develop blueprints for companies and organizations. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? That's it. That's the name of the company, Blueprint. And then my husband said, and our tagline is going to be, delivering tomorrow's strategies today. And I thought, boom, that's it. Powerful,
Yes.
that's it. So
That is. So you have an upcoming event in June. Can you
Yes.
tell us about it?
yeah. So we're having so as part of our executive development and training and development division, we offer conferences. So this is our first conference, and it's called Beyond All Limits. And Beyond All Limits is for not just small businesses. We're calling it the Beyond All Limits Small Business Conference, but it's for more than just small businesses. It's for folks in larger businesses, anyone who has responsibility for writing proposals, for business development, for capture strategies. This conference is for those who are trying to get business, in particular in the federal government. Now, why do we focus on small businesses? Because the federal government is now awarding small businesses more contracts. In particular, small businesses who are minority-owned or woman-owned, and also service-disabled veterans also. So we are Blueprint. We are a certified Small Business Administration 8A company, and we are Hub Zone pending. And Hub Zone means that it's an organization located in a geography where it's historically underutilized. And so we are waiting for that certification, hopefully we'll get it soon. But the point is, this conference is for those who are responsible for, again, business development. We're going to have a power-packed panel of speakers. So we're going to talk about, listen, how do you get your certifications? What qualifies you to be a set-aside company? And then we're going to talk about, well, what's the difference between what's called an RFP, an RFQ, and RFI? Because the government throws out a lot of terminology, and as a small business owner, even if you're good in your trade or in your technology or your service area, you still may not understand the government language. We're going to define that. We're going to demystify that for you. And then we're going to talk about how to write good technical proposals. Right? In order to get the work, you've got to write a really good technical proposal, and you want the government to continue reading your proposal. So how do you write a really good technical proposal? But then beyond that, how do you price your work competitively? Right? So it's good to write a good technical proposal, and the government might say, this is a fantastic proposal, but you're too expensive.
Right. Outbid yourself.
Outbid yourself. So how do you competitively price your work? Beyond that, we're going to talk about capture strategy. So how do you capture? How do you put together a really good, solid business development plan? Once you get those certifications, that's great and everything. The certification is just a piece of paper that says that you are in a minority category or in some set-aside category. That's great. But how do you put together the strategies? With whom do you partner? Should you partner with other small businesses? Do you partner with larger companies? Who do you go after so that you can actually get your foot in the door? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about taxes. Taxes are really big for the small business. So when we won the Affordable Care Act contract, listen, we didn't know a whole lot about business taxes, and so we're paying taxes. But excuse me. But the point is, how do you protect your profits, right? So you make money, you pay your folks, and then there's the tax man. So how do you protect, again, how do you protect your profit margin? And then we're going to basically bring it all together. We have Nicole Colbert, she's an attorney. She just wrote a book called CEO of My Soul. She just released the book, and she's going to be one of our speakers. She's actually going to close out the conference and talk about really how do you bring all this together, all these different pieces, so you have a life outside of your business. So how do you remain a good husband, a good wife, a good mother, a good father, all those things? How do you really be an emerging leader? And emerging means not just in the business world, but at home too. So it's going to be a really power-packed conference. We're really excited about it, and invite both small businesses and those in the larger business world to join us.
Now, the location that the conference is going to be held at.
I'm sorry?
What is the location?
The conference is going to be at the Colony South Hotel in Clinton, Maryland. It's going to be, it starts Thursday, June 9th. Registration starts promptly at 7 a.m. But the conference will start promptly at 8 a.m. Because we have a power-packed day. It's going to be full of speakers, etc. So we need folks to get there and get settled in.
So why do
start on time.
people talk to our folks, they always emphasize the promptly?
Well, there's this thing called. So it starts, the registration will start at 7 a.m. and then we're going to start the conference at 8 a.m. promptly. Miss Renee Allen is our mistress of ceremony, and she's fantastic. We have Tuan Isom. She is the president and CEO of Isom Global Strategies. It's a public relations company, and she's going to be our MC. She's fantastic, plus our panel of speakers. So it's really going to be a really, really exciting day. A lot of great networking. We've reached out to, in terms of the minority community, we've reached out to a lot of different chambers of commerce, not just African Americans, but we've reached out also to the Asian American Chamber of Commerce. We've reached out to the Hispanic American Chamber of Commerce, so that we can, collectively come together and figure out how do we collaborate. That, again, that's a part of our capture strategy, collaboration and going into this as a team.
Now, cost for the conference?
The conference is $129, and you can register for the conference on our website, www.bluprint-llc.com. And again, blue is without the E. You can register right there online, right on our first page of our homepage. You can register right there. It will include breakfast, and it will include lunch, snacks, and beverages, because it's a full day conference. It starts at 8 a.m. and it ends at 5 p.m. And again, there's free parking, powerful networking. We're going to have giveaways. There's a chance to win a free copy of CEO of My Soul, Nicole Colbert's new book that she just released. So the purchasing the ticket is your raffle. And then also there's a chance to win one free tax consultation by our tax presenter, Mr. Antoine Anderson. And then there's also a chance to win a free compliance training, courtesy of Blueprint LLC.
LLC.
That's great. She's the best.
So now, are you recording this marvelous event?
We hope so.
Okay.
We hope to record it so that we can put some, footage online, etc. So
See
that
them
folks will
wheels
be
turning
interested.
over there.
How did you go about
You can
balancing?
see it through my head, my scalp.
How did you go about balancing family with doing all this, starting your business?
It's tough. It's really tough. You really have to, put God first. Family, next, and then the business. And so it takes it really takes. It's really a balancing act. And my husband and I, before we chartered the company, in our prayer, we said that we wanted to be sure that we didn't forget about each other through this whole thing. Because that is so very easy to do. You start chasing money, you start chasing contracts, you start chasing stuff, and it's so very easy to forget about the person that you love. So.
Well, you two are a dynamic
Oh.
team.
Yeah, you know I'm a big fan. I'm just pulling your leg. Gloria, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. We're
Thank
going to continue to push this over the next several
Appreciate
days.
that. Thank you.
Folks, we're going to take a commercial break here on the Coach Latanya Show with your co-host Roland Bubba Grimes here, Beauty and the Beast. We're going to take a quick, a quick See, you got me all messed up. I take a quick pause for the calls. I'm gonna come up with my own thing now. And then when we come back, we have the beautiful and dynamic Mr. Darius Baxter's gonna join us for a little bit. And then we have a surprise person that's gonna join you a little bit later, and we're just gonna talk about what's going on in the world of the world. All right? Y'all take a quick station break. Rolling Bubba Grounds, we'll be back to you very shortly. Sit tight, don't go anywhere.